In this video, I'm going to answer what I said here. So this is a big part of my metal detecting life's work, and the rules are going to be different in 2026, at the beach especially. And there's a new tool that tracks erosion events at beaches across America that is coming out in a few days. It's called Beachcut. It informs you by sending a text message to your phone if there's black sand on your beach, if there's a cut from a weather event, if there's a storm surge, if there's beach erosion from rip currents. All of these events, perhaps with the exception of a storm surge, make the beach low and give you an opportunity to find the heavy stuff. We also go hunting on an eroded beach and find some great stuff. Caution, beach erosion. Oh yeah, that's a terrible thing. Hello from Cape Coral in Florida. And at this moment, right now that I'm making the video, all of our beaches are very calm. But clearly, a few days ago, that wasn't the case. I'm in Sanibel, which is the shell capital of the world. I'm walking on some of their world-renowned seashells and doing some night detecting, which I prefer to do. I know it's not great for video. We'll do some light daytime detecting too, of course, but I'm here. It's close to low tide. We're about an hour and a half from it. I'm away from the shoreline now. I did my V-shapes up the beach and got a target here, 63. You're hearing a lot of metal detecting lingo here. Don't worry, I will explain everything. I had a feeling, it's my belief that this is where the rings are dropped. I mean, in the water, your fingers shrivel, rings drop, and it's a low wave energy beach. Anything on the Gulf is not going to be the same as the Atlantic coast. So really, it's going to be in there, but Merrill doesn't like sharks. So Merrill's going to wait till it is daylight to do that. But you know what? We're going to do as much of the swim area now as we can. But yeah, I guess low expectations for out here, but you never know. The other thing is, this is hard packed. So, you know, if you drop something in the hard pack, it's not going to sink into the sand. Like, there's no sand moving when I'm stomping my big feet. So, yeah, up here, I'm doing mini V-shapes, you know, up the slope and down the slope. There is beach erosion, but let's see what it gets us. 5 more seconds, just trust the process. Okay, well, the beach has corrected me. This seems to be a piece of jewelry here, and this is... That's not jewelry, but that caught my attention. It kept bringing me up the slope a little bit to mid-slope. V-shapes. He said V-shapes before. What do you mean? When you attack a beach, you could follow the tide line down. See, as the tides recede, you could just go down with it. Or you could do V-shapes. What I was doing on this specific beach, because it was low wave energy, I was doing kind of tiny V-shapes. That's absolutely wonderful, Merrill, but I'm here for your point. What changed in 2026? Like, what's different about metal detecting? The answer is coins. There's a lot less of them on the beach. People are dropping them less. You know how they worked for me? I would be able to tell that a detectorist did not come through. What you need to understand about the sea is it's like a big gold pan. It's a big consolidation machine. Things that are alike, coins especially, those are carbon copies of each other. If you give it enough time, they will fall in the same place because of the same wave patterns, because of this thunder that's happening. Winds, we'll get into that in a minute, but it was predictable. Coins were a plentiful thing that people would drop like in masses. I remember my grandpa walking around. You would hear him throughout the house because he'd be jingling. It would be the coins in his pocket. And then a jingler would go swimming. You know what happens when a jingler goes swimming? Their pockets turn inside out. All of the coins fall out. Think of it, air bubble, pocket, everything in your pocket falls out and into the water. I don't really care about the coins, but you know what I do care about? The rings. Rings are awesome. Jewelry, stuff like that, fun to find on a beach. But the function of the coins was It tells you that other detectorists haven't been there in a while. In my beach tutorial from 2019, I was telling people it is all about finding patches. But here's the thing, less coins, less patches. That is an abundant source of metal detecting targets that are really not as abundant anymore. And about those rings, yeah, they fall off in a different way. You might have noticed when you swim, your fingers get all wrinkly. They shrivel up. Then you start doing the swimming motion. You know, you gotta go to the left, to the right. And although it took a minute for my fat fingers to cooperate, eventually, because your fingers are shriveled up, the ring falls off and into the sand. When that happens, it is at the mercy of the water. It could go back to the beach the same day, 30 years later down the beach. It all depends. So what I'm trying to say to you is this. Less coins are dropping, but the same amount of rings are dropping. And in the past, the presence of objects in a patch, especially green coins and heavy objects, would alert me that rings could be present. In turn, this means that detectorists will miss. They'll be looking for that patch, and with less targets out there, they're going to miss. This could actually be an advantage for you, but it means you're going to be looking through an empty beach for longer. There's more, but we're going to sprinkle it in like medicine and applesauce. Let's continue with the hunt. So picking up the camera for a second, there's some resorts back here. And when there is a hurricane, stuff gets pushed back on the beach for sure. So, you know, there is some push-in that happens here. But my working hypothesis is with the hard-packed sand, if you drop it, you're going to find it. So the drops are going to be in here. And when was the last push-up event? I don't know. The beach metal detectorists down here would really have to miss in order for it to be up on the beach. But then again, I just got two signals further up. Let's see. Oh, and we got something in the swim area here. We'll have to look at this. Probably a rivet from a chair. But look at how hard packed this is. Again, hard sand, not gonna fall far through. Hello, Mr. Dead Fish. We got like a dead fish here. You still alive?
Subscribe!
We're gonna throw you back. You didn't go. Are you moving? He's moving, folks. Okay, I did my good deed for the day. I thought he was dead. Okay. 72, 73. Well, I like it. Oh man, Floridian version of the space peanut. Oh my goodness. 51. Not a clear one, but hey man, any mid-tone like that, you dig. Interesting piece of metal. Nah, that's gonna be junk though. Yep, light stuff up the slope. Hard packed. This is hard packed. This is tough to dig into. I'm gonna focus down. It just, it could be that there's push in from a hurricane that I'm missing. I forgot about the sign in the parking lot, but I'm gonna trust in the beach detectorists that when that happened, and the last one was last year, when that happened, the detectorists got to it. Especially with how hard packed that this is. This is all shells. Sanibel is famous for shells. What I do think is that, you know, with the minimal wave energy that you get in the Gulf and the hard pack here, it will stay very close to the surface. So I might, I don't know. It depends on the signal. I was going to say I'm not even going to dig deeper signals. But, you know, even though I've come here for like 4 or 5 years now, this is not my native beach, so I'm still trying to figure it out. I've got gold here before. I've done well, but yeah, it's challenging. It is. It's different. My website, Subterrix.com, is already formidable. In some areas, you could see aerials that are over 100 years old. You could go back even further with topographical maps. We have a shipwreck tool that has over 45,000 shipwrecks on record that I'm going to use in the next video. We have LiDAR that is guided by AI that will predict where you should dig based on 77 million historical points. Oh, yeah, that mineralization stuff. We've got ground data for everywhere in the country. You know, it affects metal detectors. There's tons of other tools, too, that will help you with your pursuit of finding metal underground or under the sand. And now, and this is real time, we are monitoring the beaches for events in real time. It will tell you when events are happening, and you could decide when to dig. You could decide to go right away. You could wait till the storm passes. But it's a beach monitoring system. Everything from black sand, rip currents, anything that moves sand. Now you know. Keep watching. I've got a code for you, a discount code for America's 250th birthday. Interesting signal, this sound surface. And I missed it. I'll be back when I get it. Oh, I got it. It's low 80s. Yep, just where I thought. Zinc penny. Lovely. This video will show you why you keep digging those zinc signals. 57. Oh, I like it. This is an earring back. This could be silver. No, it's not. Keep going. We're getting to the good part. Ooh. 60 in the water. Nah. Bro. It's you again. I thought we saved you.
Subscribe!
Ah, you're dead this time, aren't you? Yeah, that's the dead fish float. Okay, let's wash the hands. Moment of silence. Rest in peace. 51. Whole light. I'm going to change my course of action. Basically, the spots in front of the hotels, I'm not really seeing too much here. I'm sure that they were hunted, and I'm sure that I am one of many hunters that have come through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a place where there used to be hotels, because when the storm came a few years ago, it knocked a lot of these businesses out, and I saw that beach erosion sign, so we'll go to some of the older places. On the way back, 77. Sometimes there's a signal that stops you in your tracks. This was it. Okay. Well, this is interesting. What is this? Encrusted coin. Okay, encrusted coin. Or is that a coin? Okay, this is what you look for. Objects that are in the sand here for a while just get attached to shells unless it is precious metal. Okay, this has been here for a while. Let's stick around here. We might have just Forrest Gumped our way onto some erosion. That was a cue, and cues are powerful. That slowed me down. Instead of V-shapes up and down the beach, you know, this is where I started gritting. Beach hunting is very different without the abundance of coins. I would always use coins to tell me if detectorists were here before me. And now people are using Apple Pay. People are using less coins than before. So it's not as easy to infer. It's not as easy to read the beach in that way. But when I see a sign like that, that was dropped a while ago. High 60s, low 70s. This was deep, and look at what we got. Oh, it's my favorite thing. Look at this. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. It's a ring. And I stand corrected. It was deep and up on the beach. Oh, Merrill, what are you doing? Okay, well, that means we got to go back and we got to retrace our steps and we got to listen for those deep signals. Let's do it. Well, let's keep going first. This is a nice area. Let's look around here. There we go. We just ringed. Taco Bell has been unlocked. I haven't said that in a minute. All right, there we go. I am not sure what either one of these are. Stop it. What either one of these are. But looking at this, man, I don't know. Till we get home. The ring up could be silver. I don't know. I can't wait to clean this when I get home. But look at this. Look at both of these. This is a cube. A clue and a cube. Slow down. More coming. Look at how deep this was. Let me turn off my pinpointer. Yeah, that was a DS2 deep signal. That's about 18, 19 inches. Okay, let's go. Hard packed. That was, I don't have my honey badger scoop here. This is my Florida scoop because we own a place in Florida. It's just easier to keep one here. Yeah, man, let's keep digging. Water is over here. We are halfway up the slope. Okay, that's where it was. So let's look the slope. Okay. Hear that? It's like, it sounds surface, but it could be multiple signals. Ah, fishing weight. It's been here for a minute. It's got that whitish color. All within the same area. I got the weathered and I got the heavy. 83, 84. Holy sh**. Holy sh**.
Sushi. Has been unlocked.
Oh my God. This is real? I was about to say that this is a fake one. No way. Oh, I know that color. I know that color. Holy. This is why you dig zinc pennies. I was expecting a zinc penny to show up. Chunky gold will show up at the same numbers as zinc pennies. Shh, it's a secret. This is a heavy one. This is the heaviest ring I've gotten in a while. 18K. You don't understand unless if you hold this thing. This is a brain damage ring. Like somebody gets into a fight, they throw it at the significant other, hits him in the head. This is a brain damage ring. It's very simple, but this is heavy, 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 heavy. Wow. You always expect like zinc to show up when you get something low 80s, you know, low to mid 80s. Oh, let's see. This is crazy. Watch this ring up. Watch this. Oh, I got my pinpointer on. Hold on. Turn that off. 83, 85. This is a chunker. I can't wait to weigh this. Oh, sushi. Sushi has been unlocked. This is definite gold. No doubt about it. Look at that color. Wow. Okay, let's keep going. I'm never gonna waste your time. This was a very 2026 hunt. I got other stuff. This is how many coins I got. The weathered stuff from the patch that kept me there, right over in here. Heavy stuff, weathered stuff, tuned me in. The good stuff. The odd stuff. I don't know why this got my attention. I thought it was a crucifix. But, I don't know, sometimes you just listen to the beach and you listen to logic. The turtle people got me. They were sweet and they were passionate, but basically they were like, dude, can you turn the light out? And they were up at like midnight. Like, that's how seriously they take their job. And they handed me this little light in red. It was time to leave anyway. The tides were coming in, but yeah, man, the turtle people, they're serious. In closing, you need to try some nighttime beach metal detecting. It is just amazing. Oh my goodness, I love it. The other thing you have to try is Subterrix. I'm not the founder of Subterrix, but I am an owner of Subterrix, and I'm super proud of it. The beach formula, it took all of my knowledge. I spent a lot of time writing everything down. I do have books on this. It was fed into our AI as well as a lot of scientific text to come up with our beach formula. In addition to my own formula, which you could like or not like, it's pulling data from very good sources. We're talking about buoys, we're talking about weather data, and it is making predictions and informing you when there's events that happen that can affect whether you get something or not at the beach. And even if you decide not to go, having the history in your head, and again, you get text messages from this, having the history in your head lets you know, okay, there was an event on this day or that day at this specific beach. If you're an elite member, you sign up for elite membership, you get 3 beaches, and you could add more if you wish. Elite membership gives you access to all of our tools, not just Beach. By the way, Beach is not out yet. It'll be out by the end of this month. So just be patient for that. We want to make sure that it is perfect. Now, for those of you who stayed until the end, the code is DIG1776. When you type in DIG1776, you will get a 40% discount on an annual elite membership. But what I recommend you do first, kick it around. Start off with the basic membership. That means you get 20 credits per month. You do not need to put credit card information in order to do a basic membership. If you want to get elite and the beach program called Beachcut, by the way, that would need an elite membership, but all of the other tools, kick it around. Try it first by all means. Thanks for watching, everybody.